Kiana, Kiana. I'm not feeling the love back here. Kiana, you've never been up in northern Canada, Alaska, the Native Americans there, those people, the Native Americans, you know how to pronounce their name, begins with an I, ends with a T. Inuit. Well, anyway, that's what they say. Kiana, good morning. Speaking of Alaska, I have a friend who I saw in Alabama a few weeks ago, and he was going up hunting in Alaska. And I said to him, he's going with a friend to the most remote area. We're talking no Holiday Inn, no Motel 6, no cell coverage, no anything. We're talking about into the wild. And no signal, and just no runway. The plane landed, this little plane just landed on the ground. And I said, what are you hunting? I'm hunting bears. So he sent me a picture, well, his wife sent it to me, of him sitting next to a grizzly bear that he shot that weighs over 1,000 pounds. It's the most fearsome picture you could imagine. The second picture is him next to the hoof, the paw, hoof, that's a horse. It shows you what a great hunter I am. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. It's like this, it's frightening. That's a bad way to go, like if it's a grizzly bear over 1,000 pounds chasing you. Whoa, whoa. We're reading from the Gospel of Mark, and we are in chapter 7, where Jesus has run into his opposition, the Pharisees and teachers of the law, and the ones who practice every scintilla of tradition. Washing hands before you eat, how dare you not do that? How you live and treat other people, that's secondary, but you got to go through your traditions. And he really now confronts them, as we read. He said, nothing you eat defiles a person because it goes in your stomach and out of your body. And now in verse 20, and he said, what comes out of a person is what defiles him. For from within, out of people's hearts, come evil thoughts, sexual immoralities, thefts, murders, adulteries, greed, evil actions, deceit, self-indulgence, envy, slander, pride, and foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile a person. So it's not about eating pork, not eating pork, eating shellfish, not eating. Nothing you eat defiles you. God doesn't care what you eat. Try to eat healthy because your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. I should talk. I'm addicted to Vienna finger cookies. I know I'm thankful for that verse. Nothing goes in a person defiles him. Notice the list Jesus gave. It comes out of the heart. The sin begins in the heart. The temptation is to the mind, and then the heart, inner person gives consent, the will says yes, and then it's acted out. Or you can hold it in your heart and just fantasize it, as we learned from the Sermon on the Mount. Even if you say oh, you dirty dog, to a guy you're angry with, you're guilty of murder. If you visualize sexual contact with a person, just in your mind, you're guilty of adultery. So the whole battle and the attack zone for Satan is the heart, your heart. Keep your heart with all diligence, Proverbs says. For out of it, the heart, comes the issues of life. Thy word have I hid in my heart, Psalm 119, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed are the pure in heart. So it's heart cleansing, heart watching, heart ministry that we have to be conscious of every day. Lord, work in my heart. That's why Jesus put the Holy Spirit and the new birth in us, not on the side of the road, in us. We have God living within us. Why? Because we want him to rule our hearts every day, 24/7, 365. Because out of the heart comes ugly stuff. Sexual immorality, thefts, murders, adultery, greed, a greedy heart. These defile a person. Evil actions, destroying another person's reputation. How about that? All of you all you people involved in social media and use words not verbally, but written out in social media circles to destroy another person, mock another person. Deceit, self-indulgence, envy, slander, pride, and foolishness. You know, as God is listening to me, I never noticed that word in my life before this. Foolishness. Out of the heart comes foolishness. And foolishness is listed with murder and wrath and immorality and greed. Foolishness. Foolishness defiles a person. What's foolishness? Foolishness. Baba. Nonsense. You know, life's a serious thing. All of us have a sense of humor, but there are some people who they live foolish, make foolish choices, they talk foolish, their words are foolish, have no meaning. They're just saying Baba. That's a saying in New York. Is that Spanish? Don't stop with the Baba. That's what defiles a person. Not are you wearing a bracelet, not how big is your ring. Is that watch a Rolex, or is it something that doesn't defile a person? Although if you spend too much money on it, it can be form of pride. No, what comes out of here through the mouth and the body acting out. So Lord, I remember that song. Listen to it. It's from the 80s. Should I sing for you? Nah, I don't want to ruin your day. But it goes like this. It's a good prayer for today. Jesus be the Lord of all. Jesus be the Lord of all. Jesus be the Lord of all. The kingdoms of my heart. Someone knew what they were writing when they wrote that song. Be the Lord of all, the kingdoms of my heart. I want it all under one King, King Jesus. Let's do it today by faith. See you next time.